Hello saree stars, how are things going on in your saree world? I am going to today share some very beautiful, very pretty silk cotton sarees from Kanjivaram. Now silk cotton sarees are something which most of us prefer because they are easy to drape, comfortable, light, and they also look festive at the same time. This is because the silk cotton sarees are made on similar lines as the Kanjivaram silk sarees. Similar motifs, rich combinations, traditional colors. It's just that the fabric is a mix of silk and cotton. So it makes it more versatile and something that most saree loving women opt for when they have to attend small occasions or small events, which require something festive and grand, yet something which is light and easy to drape. The first saree I am going to present today is in a very traditional combination, which will probably remind you of a saree which probably your grandmother or your mother had. So this is in a nice shade of pink, and it's got these vertical zari stripes running on the body, and the borders are a rich short shade of plum magenta, deep plum you can say. So this is an Usivanam design where the stripes are running vertically, the zari stripes are running vertically, and the combination of this pink with this purple plum is a very nice combination. It's a vintage combination. I remember my grandmother having a 9 yards Madsar sari in this color. So it's a very, very old kind of combination, which is now obviously in style because the vintage color combinations have again become popular. They are evergreen. So this is the body of the sari with the stripes running like this. And the pallu has all these beautiful motifs you can see. You can see rettamile, which is twin peacocks, and then you can see yana or elephant motifs. So if you see the pallu in the silk cotton sarees are as grand and as rich as a traditional Kanjivaram silk saree. And they are woven in a similar technique. So they are equally grand and they look so majestic when they are draped. So this is the beautiful saree number 1 we have for you today. A beautiful combination of pink and plum. So I'm sure most of you will like this saree at first sight. This is love for me at first sight. So I'm sure many of you will like this combination. The next saree I have is again something I really love. And I remember I had something similar many years ago in cotton. And the elegance and beauty in this particular saree comes from the fact that it's only one shade. It's not having any contrasting colors or different borders and all. It's a single shade of grey. It's like a bluish grey, or you can say an ice blue. But the weave, the design, the motifs come together so well in this one that it simply stands out. It's just elegance personified. So the body, if you see, has these twin-headed bird or two-headed bird, the Gandaberunda motifs in yellow and orangish kind of thread. And the borders also have similar motifs, right, of the same mythological bird. Now Gandaberunda is said to be an avatar of Vishnu, and so it is considered something very important, and we find this in many pillars and in many inscriptions in the south. And if you see the pallu again has these twin-headed motifs, right? And then here you see the lion. The lion is considered a symbol of power and strength, and so you will find depictions of lion in Kanjivaram sarees. And then you have a warrior riding a horse. So all these are symbols of power and strength which are depicted. So weavers basically depict whatever they see in nature around them. So in Kanjivaram, there are so many temples. It's considered the city of temples. So weavers look around them and then they see the yali, they see Gandaberunda, they see lion, all these things carved on various pillars, various temples. So that is what they have taken inspiration from while weaving the designs. So this is a very subtle, very beautiful grey colored saree, and it's actually a shade of grey and blue. It's something, a mix and something that you cannot describe easily. I mean, you have to see it to believe the beauty. And it's got these simple motifs, but the simplicity, in spite of the simplicity, the saree just stands out. It's just sheer elegance and it's something that it's a subtle beauty, and you can just dress it up with maybe just a string of pearls, and you're all set to attend a function. So this is our second pick for you today. Now the next sari is something very vibrant. Now the grey you saw was subtle and understated. Now this is bold and vibrant one sari we have for you. And this is in a combination of purple and pink. Now who doesn't love purple and pink, right? I mean, it's a combination that most women like. Most women like purple and most women like pink. And when the two come together, it's just something you can't, resist. So this is a beautiful sari in a deep, rich shade of purple, and it's got small mile chakram motifs. Now mile and chakram again have a lot of significance in Kanjivaram weaving. So you find this motif very often in the saris, and the borders are a pink with again Rudraksha and mile motifs, right? So this is the beautiful purple colored sari with pink, and the uniqueness of this is it has two buttas at either end of the pallu, which are like big buttas, and the butta encloses a pakshi. So on one end of the sari you have the butta in thread, and at the other end you have it in zari. Okay, the buttas are quite big, and it looks really nice when draped. It comes at the end of the pallu. And then there are other motifs on the pallu, like you have Rudraksha, you have Pakshis, right? And it's a really grand, really beautiful sari. So this is how this particular sari looks. A really festive, very nice color combination, very rich, very majestic, and apt for any functions, any events. So this is our next pick for you today. Now this one is in a color that is considered traditional and auspicious, and it's in a manjal or mustardish yellow kind of color, and it's got green borders. Now this is in a Lakshadipam design. Now Lakshadipam means a lack of lamps, and this design is called like that because there are like many small buttas all over the body of the sari. So it's like almost lakhs of lamps are lit. And Lakshadipam is also a festival in Thiruvananthapuram Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple, where there is a tradition of lighting lamps, right? So this design is called a Lakshadipam design, and its borders are in green, and it has some floral kind of motifs, and the body has all these small buttas enclosed in grids in black and green. You have black and green buttas on the mustardish body. It's a mustard ochre kind of shade. Very nice combination, yellow and green. And the pallu has beautiful paisleys. You can see the paisleys, right? So this is the beautiful pallu of this sari. So this is our next presentation for you today, and this is how the sari looks. It's a beautiful mustard shade with a grand pallu, and the yellow and green come together very well. It's a very nice combination, and in fact you would remember your mother or maybe grandmother who may have worn, like I remember my mother having a combination of mustard and green pattu sari. So this is a time tested, traditional, timeless kind of combination, and this is one of my personal favorites too in today's collection. One more vibrant sari in a beautiful shade of blue is our next pick for you today. This is in a deep royal blue kind of shade, and it has a green border. Now again, blue and green have come together so well in this sari, and it looks like similar to how the Kanjivaram Veldari saris are made. So similar to a Veldari, you have motifs running along the length of the sari like this in cream and orangish color on the body, on the navy blue body. And the borders are in green with Pakshi motifs. And you also have Rudraksha motifs, and then you have some monkey motifs at the edges. So blue and green is a very beautiful, amazing combination. When kept next to each other, it just makes it look totally amazing. And this is the beautiful pallu of the sari, which again has these beautiful Pakshi motifs, similar to the borders. So this is again, a very nice combination, the blue and green, and then with all these traditional motifs and the pallu, it just looks like a pattu sari, right? So that is the beauty of this sari. It's a very nice, elegant, beautiful color combination. This is our next pick for you today. So the color you can see is so beautiful, so vibrant. So all lovers of blue are bound to want this. I hope you're excited with this collection of silk cotton sarees in traditional vintage color combinations that I've presented you today. These, I'm sure, have reminded you of your mother's or grandmother's vintage sarees, Kanjivaram sarees. And I hope you enjoy shopping for these directly from our website www.kalpavastram.com. If you have any queries, you can always reach out to us on our WhatsApp number 97699711513. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy shopping for these sarees. Please share the video with your friends and family. I'll be back soon with more sarees and more videos. Till then, take care and bye.